the step kick
Yep.
into DP.
Yeah, so it definitely, when you're in the corner, it becomes scary because it forces you to start looking for drive impact.
Exactly.
And if he sneaks it in, he's gonna get good damage.
So like in a situation like that, you have to like be aware. Are they gonna drive rush and steal a turn back, or are they just gonna like just let her rip and do the unblockable while your back's to the corner?
Right.
And then like you have to be ready to parry or drive impact back, or even throw it.
Yeah, so it puts you in a situation where like it's very scary to be in the corner.
Chun, actually like the two characters I mainly played were Jamie and Chun, but Chun is very difficult. Like she's more advanced. She's an advanced character. Like I'll give you an example of a combo that I was going for with Chun. So I was standing her. Now her standing heavy punch is not special cancelable, right? But you can cancel her normals into her stance. So you can do standing heavy punch, cancel the stance, do jab, drive rush that into down jab, into back fierce, into stance change again, into launcher, into jump medium punch. And so I didn't really get a chance to do any more than that, but she's super advanced.
Yeah, she definitely has what they would call a high skill ceiling, where she has a lot of moves, especially that lead from her new stance change.
Yeah. So as far as if I had to like say my two favorite in this build is actually Chun and Jamie, but like Chun's skill ceiling is very high so if you like expressing yourself and doing cool things, I think Chun might be the way to go.
Yeah,
she has a lot of options, and on top of that, she has more normals than everybody else so far.
Yeah, because she has basically her normal set of normals plus command normals, which is holding a direction and pressing a button, and then plus all the normals that she has from Serenity Stream, which is the name of her stance.
And also, since her DP is like down button, so she has like her up kicks as a DP.
Yeah, it's very interesting that they gave her that, and it used to be a charge move, I believe, in Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but in this game it's just down and kick. So.
Yeah, and if you're in modern controls, it's just forward and special.
Yeah, definitely. I know you and Yipes were able to mess around with modern controls. Hopefully, maybe in a little bit, you guys will kind of demonstrate some of the stuff that you can do in modern controls.
Yeah, in modern controls, I'm gonna stick to Ryu because it gets a little bit weirder when trying to play Jamie because I was playing it mostly on Classic.
Yeah. So one thing that Yipes was telling me is that he clarified for me that at first glance you thought that modern controls completely removes access to all like certain normals because you only get one light, one medium, and one heavy, right?
It doesn't. So like all right, so light, medium, heavy, you get standing light punch, standing medium punch, and standing heavy punch. But when you crouch, you get down light kick, down medium kick, down roundhouse, right? Now, if you press the assist button and light punch, whether it's standing or crouching, you would get standing light kick for Ryu, right? If you pressed it and you pressed like heavy punch, you get like his forward heavy punch from collarbone thing, right?
Right.
I forgot. I don't know what he gets for medium kick or medium attack.
Right.
And but the one thing I was kind of worried about, and my worries about it are gone. But if you press if you have access to all your specials, so you can actually do the motion still.
Yep.
The thing about the special button is that you have the heavy version of each special move.
Okay. But you can still do the light version of
you
the
can
special
just
moves?
do the motions.
Oh, so you can still manually do special moves even though you have modern control.
You just have a fast DP.
Got it.
And you have a fast EX DP.
Interesting. Okay, guys. So very important to take note of that, guys. You still can do manual moves with the modern control system. It's just that the modern control system gives you access to easy input versions of those moves.
It's kind of like if you played any game that now has an easy input DP, right? So and it's gonna be the heavy version of each of your special moves. So like Ryu is back special, it would be Tatsu.
Yeah.
Roundhouse Tatsu. Down and special is no, actually neutral and special is Fireball, and forward and special is DP. I'm not sure if down and special had something.
Maybe the new palm strike, Hashogeki.
Maybe it did.
Gotcha.
But by the way, like, so forward and special would be heavy DP for Chun. But if you did heavy special and then you press like a button, you get an EX.
Got it. Got it.
And then so it's basically you don't. Those are like if you don't have time to think,
Yeah.
or you don't have time to react, you can just do that.
So basically, what I'm taking from this, from
There are
my,
command normals, yes.
my limited understanding of modern control system is that it does have some limitations in terms of which moves you can access instantly, but you don't lose access to too many moves, and that's something that might benefit certain characters that have a very simple game plan. Like, suppose you use a character like Guile, just hypothetically speaking, that all he needs to do is Sonic Boom and Flash Kick, and you can do like Sonic Booms without having to perfectly charge or something like that. That might be a viable way to play the character, and somebody who learns within that system might be able to do well with it.
Well, we don't know how it affects Guile yet, him being a charge character. Because, like, I'm sure that he's not going to get chargeless Sonic Booms.
Gotcha.
For the thing, or chargeless Flash Kicks. Like, he won't be able to walk around and just do Flash Kicks. I'm not really sure about that.
Yeah.
We'd have to get to play the character first. But for now, you can kind of walk forward with Ryu, let go of forward, and just press the button, and you get a fireball without the danger of ever getting a DP.
Yeah, so that's a benefit right there. That you know, if you have a certain play style with Ryu, you might be able to benefit from the modern control system.
Yeah.
All right, and Lee Chung playing a classic Street Fighter 2 style Ryu right here.
Yeah.
All right, but he's starting to learn about the Denjin charge. A nice DP right there.
And that's the jab DP too. So I suspect that that DPs are anti-invincible across the board, like light, medium, and heavy. So I suspect that you just use the one that had the right range.
Right. No, they definitely do. That's one of the things I tested when I was playing.
Okay.
So you can definitely anti-air cleanly with a light punch, dragon punch, and it's good because you get better Oki Zeme on it.
And right now, I'm not really sure if they have additional properties outside of that, whether the jab one is throw invincible or if there's one that's specially invincible after a certain amount of frames. We don't really know that. We just know that the EX one is fully invincible. We didn't get... Well, not that we didn't get enough time to test that. We just kind of were testing other things.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, once again, big shout out to Capcom for giving us this opportunity to play the game early. And thanks you guys for tuning in. You know, this game is very new, very fresh. We're all just trying to learn the same way that you guys are trying to, you know, get information from watching.
Yeah.
We're just figuring out stuff on the fly too. So
yeah, hopefully we can give you enough information about how we think the game is right now.
Yeah, but also with that said, we gotta, you know, just let it be known that this game is not
still
final yet. It's still in development, and a lot of these things are subject to change.
And we don't have like. We obviously don't have the version that's going to be a Tokyo Game Show.
Right.
That's going to be a more advanced version with more characters. So obviously what we're seeing right now is probably not going to be the same in the final version of the game.
Yeah. All right. Interesting that it said counter hit on that throw right there.
Oh, he probably tried to land and press the button and got grabbed out of it.
Yep.
Punish counter.
Nice. He does get Oki from that.
Oh.
And for those of you watching and don't know what I mean when I say Oki, Oki just means if you have enough advantage after a knockdown to get pressure or mix-up.
Yeah, Oki is short for Okizeme, and it means ground play.
Yeah.
So when I say ground play, like you knock somebody down, and what you do afterwards when they're getting up, or how you attack, like what's your set play? Yeah, exact set play.
Right there, Lee Chung using up all his meter, and
oh, speaking of using up all your meter, wait a minute. Oh, that actually could have been.
Yeah, it was definitely punishable, but he just didn't know when the super was going to end. So that's why Joe got away with murder on that one.
Yeah, that might have been death, to be fair.
Yeah, it actually.
He had like level 3, so that might have been death.
Yeah, he had level 3, but he didn't have drive meter, so I don't know how much he could have extended the combo.
Maybe down fierce DP
into raw level 3, yeah.
Into raw level 3. If I had to, I mean that was the only option he had, unless he was gonna save the bar, which, you know, why would you?
Yep. And so for those of you watching, each character does have 3 supers in this game. And the way that you can use the supers has there's some unique properties. So for level 1 supers, they are invincible, but you're only able to combo into them from normals.
Yes.
You can't cancel special moves or EX special moves, which are called OD special moves, into level 1 supers. So you can only cancel normals into level 1 supers. Now for level 2 supers, you can cancel EX moves into level 2 supers. Level 3, you can do anything into level 3.
I thought for level 2 you could do special moves into super, and level 3 anything, like including EX. Or am I wrong about that?
You're wrong in the sense that for level 2 supers, you can only do EX special moves into level 2. Not normal special moves into level 2.
Oh, and then, okay.
And then in level 3, you can do regular special moves or EX or normals into level 3.
Okay.
So basically, level 3 is the one that gives you the most freedom, but it's also the most costly.
I see. Took a swig.
And Joe going once again with Jamie. Jamie seems to be the character that he's most comfortable with right now.
Jamie's a very expressive character. A lot of good, really good walk speed. You know, the drink mechanic gives you extra special moves, extra, like abilities. Like once you get all the drinks, his walk speed goes up a little bit and he hits a little bit harder.
Yep.
Getting access to like more hits in the Rekka, getting access to dive kick, getting the command grab that allows you to combo afterwards.
Oh, right there, Lee Chung could have killed right there. He got the combo into the EX donkey kick, but didn't do a DP. He went for a fireball.
That was actually possible. Maybe a down for Shinku Hadouken might have been able to erase the rest of the bar and put him in the chip territory.
Oh yes, that's also could have been a possibility. So for those of you that don't know, there is a return to chip kills in this game, but it's only possible if the character is in burnout state. And burnout state happens when you use up all of your drive meter.
I feel the drive bar is so interesting because not only is it your offensive bar, but and you can use it with the drive impact, the drive rush, and then you can use it defensively with parries and the kind of alpha counter. I'm not really sure what the name is right now, but
drive reversal.
Oh, drive reversal. Okay, and then but it also acts as a guard bar. So once it's gone, then you can be chipped out.
Yes.
Or unblockable than stun.
Yep. So meter management is definitely very important in this game. And one of the things that I found very interesting from my testing is that Whiff special moves don't build any kind of meter.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, if you don't, whiffing normals and special moves don't build meter. So the actual super bar on the bottom, you don't come by that very easily. You have to fight to get it. So you have to make contact with your opponent, whether it's on block or actually doing damage.
Or hit, yeah.
Yeah. So like, huh? I did play him. Yeah, so like you're not gonna get super for free. Like you actually have to mix it up to get super. I'm not sure if you get meter for blocking. You probably do.
Yes. I know that if you attack them, you do get meter. I don't know if you get meter for just blocking defensively.
I'll just pay more attention when I look at Joe play another match. But I assume that you do because you kind of get penalized for blocking because your drive bar does start going down. So I would assume that if you're losing something, then you'll be gaining something somewhere else.
Gotcha. Hey guys, how's the sound? There's no extra music playing, right? I know somebody was talking about some other music playing. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. So I hope you guys are enjoying like the little show, and I'm super happy that we got the chance to actually like test the game out, and talk to you guys about it too. So far, I'm really enjoying the characters that are actually present. Like for me, looking at Chun, it's kind of refreshing because she got changed a lot. So
yeah.
if you're a Chun player, I think you'll like her a lot because she has more tools, and she has some of the old tools that you would enjoy from Street Fighter V, and they're still there, but then she has different tools too. Having access to a DP that's not a charge move, that's just straight down, that's cool. And if you're not a Chun player, I think you might like her too.
Yeah, so definitely they wanted to take a new spin on Chun. She seems like even more offense oriented than she already was before.
Yeah.
Because like you said, she can anti-air you with her up kicks.
She has Hazansho. She has the up kicks. I forgot the name, right?
Yeah.
Regular fireball.
Tensho kick.
Yeah, lightning legs are a 2-3-6 motion, I believe. Her non-special cancelable buttons. So like I think all of her normals. I didn't test the roundhouse, that down roundhouse, but her non-special cancelable buttons can be canceled into her stance.
Yeah.
Which she gets like a crouching light kick kind of button, a crouching jab button. She gets her down strong from Street Fighter 5 the slide. She gets kind of a trip on medium kick.
Yeah.
A 2-hit trip. She gets her fierce button in that is a 2-hit overhead.
Oh wow.
And I forgot what her actual roundhouse button and stance is. No, her roundhouse button is launch.
Well, that's the launcher. Okay.
Okay, so going back to what I said, so what I was able to do, because I was still trying to figure out drive rush, but she can do standing fierce, stance change into the stance change jab, right? But from the stance change jab, you can press forward.
Drive rush.
It's a drive rush and link crouching jab, and because of the momentum that you get from that, you can do it back fierce, and then back fierce naturally links into stance change launch.
Yeah, so you could really extend your damage from
Yes.
a whiff punish with standing heavy punch, basically.
And so after the launch, I just did jump medium punch. I assume since it was medium punch, I could do air lightning legs. I didn't really test it out or whatever, what you can do, but she she seemed very advanced.
Yeah, so that's cool because basically she's going to be terrorizing people more than she ever was before because her standing heavy punch has historically been just a menace of a button.
Yeah.
Long range, good speed, hard to whiff punish, and now she can actually convert that button into damage. And if a player is able to confirm that they got a punish counter with that, she can go directly from standing heavy punch into launcher for even more damage.
Punish counters, you don't even need the drive rush. You just do standing fierce launch.
Yeah. Which is huge that she gets that.
It's super interesting too. When I was doing standing fierce and I hit the light punch, when they were challenging with jab, we would trade, right? So I think it's even when you do that, or at least the spacing made it even. But also, if I didn't press anything at certain ranges, their jab would whiff.
So it's like a spacing trap.
So like she has a lot of things where she can press like a max range strong or fierce and go into stance, and you don't know if she's gonna go into stance.
Gotcha.
She can do Hazansho and be relatively safe at spacing, or like, you know, fireball or whatever, right? But then she can also go into stance and be like, yo, all right, are you gonna whiff in front of me?
Wow, that's definitely very interesting. So yeah, she seems like a very high skill ceiling character.
Yeah, like I like it though. I like that she has a lot of freedom to imagine.
Oh no, the rage quit already? Arturo, no, not like this.
Oh dear. That's because he was an MK player.
Yeah, he was ready for that reset.
Yeah, you press start, you go back to character select. Yeah.
Have you noticed how fast you can go right back into the next game in this?
Yeah.
It's just immediate. There's no downtime in between. That's going to be something that players are going to have to adjust to in tournament because typically when you know, after a round ends, or game rather, you have a little bit of a breather to kind of before you go into the next match. But now that you have access to just go immediately back, you might not even get a chance to mentally cool down.
No.
So that's something that players are going to have to really take note of. You know, make sure you take the time needed to go back into your next match or you could get blown up.
Yeah. Oh, is Ryu's low medium kick not safe on block?
There's definitely a possibility.
Because he just did low medium kick and Joe responded with like, I don't know if it was a down light kick or a down medium kick, but Arturo got hit.
Interesting.
Or somebody got hit. I don't know who the Ryu is. Is it Arturo?
Yeah, Arturo is the Ryu right now.
Okay. That's super. And another interesting thing about this game, we were testing out overheads to see if they were safe on block. So we did Jamie's overhead, and then we had Javis had Ryu, right? So when I did the overhead, he blocked it and tried to do reversal timing EXDP, safe on block. Tried doing reversal timing jabs and whatever other buttons that would reach, safe on block. So
overheads are definitely safe.
Yeah, for the most part, I don't know if they're -3. I don't think there's any character in this build that actually has a 3-framer.
Right.
So if they are -3, then no character in this build has that that ability.
Yeah, so like I said, we don't know any hard numbers or anything on frame data like that, but we just know what's safe, what's not, and we start to see some trends. So definitely overheads do seem safe right now. And Joe with the bait, making Arturo whiff that fireball and getting completely blown up for it.
And I believe Jamie in the corner gets a follow-up to the super.
He does, but I don't know what the condition is to do that.
You just have to be close to the corner, and you could do palm.
Gotcha. Does it need to be in a specific level, or is it just...
No.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
It just needs to not be the desperation level 3.
Ah, I see. That's interesting because that means that he gets more damage for not getting the critical art version of the move.
Yeah.
As far as we know right now.
I mean, maybe the critical art version of the move makes up for that extra damage.
Gotcha, gotcha.
With more damage, I don't know.
Definitely a possibility. All right, Ally Joe with the 2-0 lead against Arturo.
Something like that, EX Palm DP. I'm not really sure what the EX Palm does. Like, I didn't try out all the EX moves. I tried out a couple of them. I tried out the EX dive kick because we were doing combos, and the EX dive kick kind of ground bounces you, so you can get DP follow-ups afterwards. You can get the roundhouse DP afterwards, the heavy DP.
Raw Tatsu right there.
And they kept the buff to Ryu from season 5 from Street Fighter 5, where Tatsu hits crouchers.
Yeah, I found that very interesting. It was definitely an interesting choice.
Heavy kick Tatsu doesn't, or I'm not even sure about medium Tatsu, but I know the heavy kick Tatsu, only the first hit hits crouchers, and the rest of it will whiff on a croucher, but it doesn't go over your body, it stays in front.
Right, which is similar to how it behaves in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
All right, and both of them are on burnout. Both of them are susceptible to chip now.
Oh yeah. Oh, where's the drive impact? No drive impact.
All right, they can't use
yeah,
drive
they
impact.
can't use that. My bad about. Oh yeah, you can get chipped out. I wonder how much chip damage it actually does.
Yeah, well, that is yet to be seen, but you know, something that we're definitely gonna look out for. All right, and a little bit of a flub there from Arturo. You know, the classic Shoto line that I believe James Chen is the one famous for saying this. If you play a Shoto and after you throw a fireball, if you could have blocked, you could have DP'd.
Yeah.
So it's something that you have to be aware of when you play a fireball character.
That's true, but not always true. Because there are states where you could have blocked the jump in because you got the ability to block a little bit later, but they were so close to the ground that it would have been a safe jump.
Right. I was saying, generally speaking.
Generally speaking, if they're kind of high and you're a Shoto player, you know when it's the right time to DP.
Exactly. All right, nice punish there. Got the punish counter. And one of the things that's nice about the punish counter indicator is that you completely know if you punish something, and you don't have to be wondering if it was just that the person wasn't blocking. Oh, but Joe put himself in the corner with no drive bar.
Oh yeah, Arturo could have probably taken advantage of that.
Oh, both of them burned out right now, and Joe with the crouching medium punch into the Shinku Hadouken. Hit confirming that to the kill.
All right, so we're about to step up, and I guess Yipes is going to come on commentary.
All right, guys, I'm going to hop on the sticks real quick. See you in the game.